Welcome back to Inside the Lines. Psych fuck football. It's hockey season.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to our new YouTube show presented by Playbook Sports in collaboration with BetAyltics. This is Puck Talk. Get it? Puck Talk. Fuck Talk. My favorite word is fuck, so it was easy. As always, I'm your host, Jordan. With me, co-host Joe. We're back.
What up?
All right, so let's get into what this show is going to be like a little bit. Be similar to Inside the Lines, us two gambling, trying to beat one another.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to do it different. This go around, we're going to have 2 episodes a week. We'll probably interchange the days. Doesn't really matter whenever one of us can get on here. Every episode is going to be different. We're not going to do something set, concrete, boring that way. Views go down. Joe and I got bored towards the end. Every week, something new. Get the juices flowing, the blood going. But today we're just gonna, introduce the show. We're gonna talk a little bit about the upcoming playoffs. They begin tomorrow, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know, yes, I am a Florida Panther fan, reigning Stanley Cup champion. Joe's my balls. And
I unfortunately am a Flyers fan through and through.
Yeah, that's
not a good year for us. Let's just put it that way. But Michkov 2 goals last night in the season finale.
Oh, who gives a shit?
See y'all soon. See y'all soon.
See y'all in 25 years.
Yeah, we're 3 years away from being 3 years away.
So let's start off just like this. The Stanley Cup playoffs, yes, whether it's great hockey, all hockey, everything hockey, people beating the shit out of each other with blades on their feet. It's the most terrifying sport ever created. Foreigners that lose their teeth and don't bother to get them replaced. What show I just quoted from?
Really is.
Know what show I quoted that from?
No. What is that?
Blue Mountain State. Are we friends?
Come on. That's a layup for me. I'm missing Brandon Knight at their end.
So we're going to pick our Stanley Cup winners, who we think is going to win the entire thing. Yes, it is a long process. Will both of us be right? Will both of us be wrong? Stay tuned to find out. Joe, because I am the reigning Stanley Cup champion, you will go first, and then I will give you my pick.
We're running it back. It back. Pushed it to Game 7 last year. I'm an absolute fraudulent bandwagon Oilers fan. McDavid's a 97. I'm 97. My guy needs to get one. He came this close last year. This close. But unfortunately, I think they got the same problems, but I think he's just going to overpower them again. I mean, he won the MVP of the Stanley or the playoffs last year, and he didn't care. He wants one thing, and it's that cup. So I unfortunately think they are going to beat the Panthers again, but this time in 6. Oilers over the Panthers in 6. That's all right.
So we were talking before this. Our books have different odds. What are the Oilers to win the cup in your book?
They are plus 900 on DraftKings to win it all. Mm-hmm.
What is that? Like third best odds, fourth best odds?
That is the 4th best odds, tied with the Lightning, also plus 900. Or I guess tied third best odds then. Yeah.
So now my pick might shock you. Psych, motherfucker. It's the Florida Panthers. We're running this shit back. Okay?
Yeah.
We went there. We didn't get the job done. Matthew Tkachuk broke my back sternum. But then he comes back. And we get the fucking job done. And we're going for our second one this year.
Not back to back. That's not happening. That doesn't happen in this town. Only the Lightning.
It happens in Florida. Look at the Lightning.
I know. Only the Lightning can do that.
Yep. Nope. You know how ironic it is for the pride and joy of South Florida, where there's not a single thing of ice and it's just sun and
beating Canadians in hockey. And
we just have 2 of the best hockey teams in the league.
They haven't won a cup in I think it's like 30 years. So I think that streak's got to end at some point, dude. Got to end at some point. Crosby, lucky he went to an American team, but McDavid on a Canadian team, bring it home. Gonna bring it home.
Now, if you look on the Hard Rock Sportsbook, it could be biased. It is a Florida sportsbook, but the Florida Panthers have the best odds to win the Stanley Cup at plus 600. The Oilers have the 3rd best odds at plus 900.
Nice. And then on
the Lightning
DraftKings,
all the way down. They're in a 1, 2, 3, 4. They're in a third best odds.
On DraftKings, you'll find the Panthers at plus 800 right now, too, with the second best odds, just behind the Avalanche, who are plus 750. But they're going to fold.
Fuck them.
They're going to fold.
Nope. Now, here's the fun part. Whoever gets, I guess we can do if both of us get it wrong. The first one to get it wrong, though, will have to do this punishment. And then if the next person also loses, they will also do the same punishment. And this is a fun one. This one, I didn't even ask your opinion. This one was all me and Tone.
Yeah, I'm learning this right now, too. So we'll see.
Oh, get ready. Now, Joe, I know you don't have social media.
Mm-hmm.
But have you seen the videos of Ashton Hill's daily routine videos?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So loser will be doing a video of that.
Nice.
We are going to do a full day's routine video. I'm talking from the moment you wake up, you don't skip a thing. If you sleep naked, I want to see you butt booty naked. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not winning, or I'm not doing this, so I'm going to win. How about that?
I'm not doing it either because the Panthers are going back to back.
Oh, man. This is going to be stressful. It's supposed to be fun. Come on, McDavid. Come on.
You big dick face.
He's getting one in his life. Why not now?
Yeah. As soon as Barkov, Kachuk, Reinhard, Verhage, and Paul Maurice all retire.
No.
Maurice soon, but I'm sorry because the Panthers got this core for another 8 years, so he's boned.
Yeah. Now Draisaitl's stepping up. They're getting it done. They're getting it done. I don't have this sweatshirt for no reason. Didn't make its way down to the Philadelphia for no reason. It's happening.
Now, this is another one just for us. We got some really good matchups this first round.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite matchup going into the first round?
Well, it was going to be the Avalanche and the Stars, but Robertson's hurt. So
that was also going to be mine. That series had the potential to be one of the best first round series.
Yeah, NHL. the whole thing with Rantanen's cool. That doesn't make its way to the NHL like that. That's fun to see, but just from like a straight up watching hockey perspective, I think it's going to be the Oilers and the Kings. That's going to be a fun series, probably high scoring. The Kings got a lot of good goal scorers. Probably none of them that Jordan knows ever. Kevin Fiala or Andre Kempe. That's the guy right there. And or Adrian, I think it is. I got his name wrong too.
You asshole.
But no, that's going to be a fun series. But I think it'll go around 6 games here for those. Both 6 games and 7 games are plus 195. But probably going to be a bunch of overtime games with those. Maybe a bunch of 4-3s, 4-4s, stuff like that. So that's going to be a fun one too. Definitely my favorite series. But without Robertson though, would have been Avalanche and Stars.
So I got to stick with what I know. And my favorite is going to be Florida Panthers versus Tampa Bay Lightning. And it's not because I'm a Florida Panther fan. It's because that this rivalry is so disgustingly violent and hated. And we fucking hate each other. It's like the Heat and the Celtics. It's like the Eagles and the Cowboys. They just hate each other.
Flyers, Penguins. That used to be a thing when we were relevant.
Go away.
We were, I swear.
And what's going to make this series so interesting is it's not going to be high scoring at all. My phone just tweaked out. It's not going to be high scoring at all. Between the Panthers' elite forecheck, and then you got the Lightning with Vasilevsky. This guy refuses to let goals go by him. I'm thinking there's going to be 1-0 games. There's going to be 2-1 games. If one team reaches 4 goals, I'd be surprised. I'd be shocked. If there's not a fight as soon as the puck drops on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m., I'll convert to Catholicism.
You're calling for the fight in the first 10 minutes or 10 seconds.
Yeah, bro. We didn't trade for Brad Marchand for nothing.
Bro,
put them on a line with Matthew Tkachuk, Sam Bennett. Let the 3 of them crack some skulls and then switch it up.
Oh my God. Send Reinhard out to clean it up with the fancy stuff.
Sam Reinhart doesn't fight. Don't touch my fucking goat.
That's why I'm saying you get all those the guys in the box, the goons in the box. Send the Verhage and Reinhardt out. Get some goals flowing.
Yeah. Now I have the Panthers win this in 6, which Hard Rock has at a plus 425.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it going 7. I don't think it goes 7.
That's crazy. 425. Hard Rock's nuts, dude. There you go. That's good stuff.
That's the most favored too. Is Florida at 4-2.
Let me go peep what this is on here. They have the 2 best odds. So, like I was saying, that's a crazy good series.
Yeah, you were telling me that the odds for this first round is like the favorite to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, the Lightning are tied at 900. Let's see. Live on the spot.
Oh my God, you're folding. What are you doing over here?
200. That's crazy. You double the odds for 16.
Yeah, I got some pretty sick odds over here.
What's yours for a sweep? What's yours for a sweep?
I don't even think it offers it.
Damn. Plus 600.
If it does, it's gonna be disrespectful.
Oh man, those happen, dude. They happen big time.
Panthers 4-0 is plus 1,200. Lightning 4-0 is plus 1,300.
Ooh.
These two teams are too good to get swept. It's literally not going to happen.
Someone's getting gentlemen swept if anything, but that's not happening.
Yeah, Tampa. I mean, so
Vasilevsky's too good.
I know he's going to drive me fucking nuts. I'm going to have to drink for these games, and then there's days. But now we're going to get into our top goal scorer for the entire first round. Could be from any team. I'll start with this one since I hate putting you on the spot and letting you start for everything. I'm going with a first-timer in the Stanley Cup playoffs. First time here. He's playing the 1 seed. He's a sicko.
Oh, no.
His brother's a Stanley Cup champion with my Florida Panthers. Give me Brady motherfucking Tkachuk. The guy's going for, ready for this? Clip it. 9 goals in the first round.
9.
And Ottawa beats Toronto 4-2. Lock it in.
Good see it.
And if he doesn't, get ready because you're coming home.
No, I like that because I'm trying to think back if he was the leading goal scorer in the USA for the USA, or if he was tied with Gens. He was up there. He's definitely 1 or 2.
It was Gensel because he got hurt in the championship.
Okay. Well, I'm going with
Brady Tkachuk is made for playoff hockey.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is hit people.
Lights bright, hit people, and score goals.
Yeah, he wants to score goals. He wants to put you in the boards. And if you drop your gloves, he's dropping every ounce of clothing on you, and he's beating the living shit out of you.
You know, that's a good pick. I like that one. What are the odds for that one again?
I don't even know how to find that.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well,
if you can find it, your book is better than mine with shit like that.
Yeah, that's an extra here. Well, let's see. I'm going with a Winnipeg Jet here. They are playing the St. Louis Blues. I don't expect the Blues to be around for too long. So I'm expecting them to
kind of just squeaked in there.
Yeah, and so I'm going with Kyle Connor of the Winnipeg Jets here. I think they might pepper them a little bit, just volume and numbers. I was going to go with 7 goals as the leading for the first round. So if Brady Tkachuk gets 9, that's going to be it's going to take it home. But I think he's just going to do a quick, rapid volume, get them out, maybe five games, max 6, and he's going to contribute every game, maybe 1 every game, and then 2, maybe a hat trick in there. But yeah, that plus 600 for that. And let's see, who'd you want to Brady, not Matthew?
I have Brady.
Yeah, series most goals. Dude, they're always all
Austin Matthews, right? Matthews and Marner are probably favorite in that one.
Matthews is 380. Marner's plus 1,000, which is pretty crazy. Brady is plus 550, so a little bit better than Kyle. Yeah, Matthews is I mean, all that guy does is score the rock.
I really wanted to take Sam Reinhart, but between Vasilevsky and we're getting Kachuk back, and then we're going to integrate Ekblad back, and then you got to get everybody ready with Marchand. This first round is going to be ugly and violent, so I don't think there will be a lot of goals scored.
Yeah, you got Hedman on the other side too. That never helps. And McDonough, long-time Ranger.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the Oilers lost somebody for this season.
They'll be good. If 97's out there, they're fine. Yeah, now you're just lying to yourself. And you know it too. He knows it. That's like hating on Braun. Can't say it.
You know I hate LeBron.
I know, but you shouldn't.
Why?
Because he's the
He promised me second. No, he's not.
You put 5 Browns on the floor versus 5 anybody else, the 5 Browns win. That's how I judge it.
That's literally malarkey.
I think it's a pretty good take, and I'll stand on it.
Jaime Jaquez Jr. is the best NBA player.
If you put 5 of them, he's not beating 5 Browns. Just like
if you put 100 of Jaime Jaquez Jr., you put 3 of LeBron, I think LeBron's still gonna win.
Yeah, see,
just and, like 100 people can take up an entire fucking court.
And I think if you put 5 Crosbys against 5 Gretzkys, the 5 Crosbys win. But it's just a different era.
You're saying?
Yeah.
I would also like to add that I was going to take Alex Ovechkin to lead the first round in goals, but that's a cop-out. He is the all-time leading goal scorer. It's all he does. Not fair.
I think he was like plus 280. But they're probably going to move on pretty quick too.
So that's all we got. But a look ahead. Like I said, every week we'll do something different. Maybe we'll pick picks from the best game of the day when we choose, or maybe we'll ask our fans and be like, what game would you like to see some bets from? We'll have guests. I got Zach coming on one day for a Caps game. That'll be insane because he's just all over the place. I'm going to try to get our friends from BetAyltics, which we did not read sponsored ads, but make sure, go to BetAyltics.com. You use them. Trust me. Ask Joe. He loses. I win. I use BetAyltics.
Not around here anymore. We use them now.
Promo code Playbook at checkout for 25% off. And also our friends over at Better Daily Fantasy. It's one of the best in the game. You get free picks. The new user offer today is you get a 100% deposit match up to $77 because of the NBA playoffs. We are following Luka Doncic. All you got to do, promo code Playbook, all capitals. Get Luka right there. Luka. Right? They're all Luka over here.
Lakers versus Cavs in the chip, by the
way. No, because if the Heat win tonight, we're beating the Cavs in 6.
They might not win tonight.
But who gives a fuck about basketball? This is puck talk, not fuck talk.
Oh boy, you ready to see McDavid do it? Because I am.
No.
Yeah,
I'm ready to watch Matthew.
I haven't seen him in 2 months. Sounded a little nervous there.
Because I'm so sick of watching him. He's so fast. You know how crazy it is that I have to watch Aaron Ekblad all year? He's the only person in America, Canada, wherever these players come from, that gets slower when he gets on skates.
Oh my God.
And then you have Connor McDavid that's over here clocking 32 miles an hour. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and they run some crazy stuff for him. You'll see it. All the way to the cup. He's going to do it.
No, he's not.
Dude, he just came off a little injury stint, came back, had 3 points on his first game back. He did what Braun did, just rest up. Heading right in, fully charged.
Yeah, all right. We got to end this. I can't hear this meat riding anymore. It's making me. All right. Peace, Joe. We'll see you on Monday. We'll run again. Episode 2.
Later.